says the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry by Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Pass incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal.
And the 13-year man puts it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Packers 3, Saints nothing.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara.
Breeze with the handoff to
a gain of 3, 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Breeze. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Jair Alexander on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Kamara slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's got Burton here. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Kamara. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Running with Kamara. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
10-yard line. A gain of 12.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Mike Burton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Jones with a nice gain there on first down as he takes his forward and call it a pickup of 6.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, Rodgers. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
The Packers 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. To throw, it's Breeze. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
4th down and goal.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Being chased out left. And his throw here is incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Breeze going to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dean Lowry able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Craig Robertson in on the stop.
Marked down at his own 3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Slant to Adams. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 38. And right away, he'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sideline? Do you see the coaches signaling? All the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one down.
Kamara with a run on first down, but he's fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
Here's Breeze to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
As the Packers Packers' 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray there to make the grab. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're friend smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what would help. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. This is Breida on the draw. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And this returnable for Harris. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10 at their own 42. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Hill on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
On the ground, Kamara. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Alvin Kamara on the carry. Emmanuel Ogba brought him down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
He was tackled.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
First carry for a Central Florida alum, Latavius Murray. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
That was second down run for Murray. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Latavius Murray, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now is Brees. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So Brees is going to stay out there. And they're going to go for this on fourth down. From the gun, it's Brees. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbinoghene. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True. So
when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, first and 10.
35-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and now it's second down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He dropped an 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. from the gun, it's Tua. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now the former Washington Husky. Here's Myles Gaskin. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready. Waiting.
Here's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 36. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans 1st.
Saints.
On 1st down, Breeze escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A run for Kamara on 1st down, but the running room closes up quickly as he's only able to get a yard there.
Shaq Lawson on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Alvin Kamara. Shaq Lawson on the tackle.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
On first down, here's Breeder. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. That'll be complete to Breida. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. Forced out to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
That one good for 33 and a first. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Behind the chains, 2nd and 12. Breeze now to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Left side here to Sanders. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Breeze now on first down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have taken the lead.
Will Lutz lining up.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Buying time to his left. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Tua now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Looking to pass. Tua. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle by Quan Alexander.
On 2nd down, Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Breida.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Sanders has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Bree's going to throw.
First down.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
A gain of
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout.
First and goal.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
For New Orleans. Christian Wilkins on the stop. A pickup of 2.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Saints 21, Dolphins 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Good.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Mike 56, Mike 56. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Tua sets up to pass it. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
56.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So taking a risk here early in the new year. They're going to go for it.
56 is the mic.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the second quarter, barring a penalty. Camaro running on first down, but finding nowhere to go as he's bottled up behind the line.
Today's final score, Saints 28.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis flash. If I finally starting to realize, never give up and go. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
He's across.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Jerry Hughes.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
And the Saints first down.
On 1st down, Breeze gets this one to Hill. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
4th down.
What it do, man?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he finds Cook. Touchdown.
That gotta be a big for man.
Jared Cook, 33 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants. But it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Bills nothing.
Well, I gotta be a beast, man. What's up, though? Appreciate you showing up, my guy.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Hey, he'll be trying to get some followers and stuff, man.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
They did, boy. Oh, they got a bound route.
He's got it complete to Diggs,
Come on,
right
man.
side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Allen's throw is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. That continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Come on, man.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Flushed out right.
Told you.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Told you.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
They begin on the ground with Kamara.
Oh.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
At the 31-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Breeze. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
He is White on the coverage.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Breeze to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for Michael Thomas. Incomplete. He was covered by Josh Norman.
I like this. This right here.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Flush to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills nothing.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense. And who we got? Mark 56.
You wait, Breeze.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
28-yard line.
56. Right there, 56. Here we go, let's bring it.
Now this time, Allen will throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
We want this.
For Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Yes.
Kamara there with a 1st down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
from the 45 on second down. Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
He out. He down.
Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
Like Cousin, he down.
To the races, down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And his kick is right through.
That ties the game at 7. Tyler Bass.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken from about the 12.
Yes, sir.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, bam. That's how
come on, man. Y'all let me out there, bitch.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
36-yard line.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. He took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
You see that shit? Y'all see that? Y'all see
Coming
that?
up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Breeze here finding Kamara, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Yards to go.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Dancing to his left. Now Breeze. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing in football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up.
Knock him in the nose.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Oh, come on, man.
Taken in by Diggs.
Hey,
he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Do it again,
21 yards.
Do it again.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Allen gonna throw.
Oh, I blow it.
Finding Knox there. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And Mark mark him at the 5. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw.
Pick!
It's going to be knocked away in the end zone.
We gotta
It's
take it to the
incomplete.
house.
Dawson Knox.
Take it to the house.
Leads to second
The line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Look, pick this big this time, my guy. Stop playing with that. Keep it on the ground. Do me a favor.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Forced out to his
Oh,
left.
yeah.
To the goal line, but it's
Keep it on the
incomplete.
ground. Do me a favor.
to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up third and goal.
Know what you're looking for.
So with 4 seconds to
this
go
small,
in the
this
half,
small,
here's the
boy.
field goal unit
He's
onto the
small,
field.
boy.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Small. Small
The
man,
kick by pass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
You ain't getting no phone, my guy.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now Allen off the bootleg. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
49-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
On the stop.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Allen's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Singletary. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Saints.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. On play action, Allen. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back.
Over on down.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Flushed out right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st down, Saints.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Bills' 26-yard line.
53. On 2nd and 12, Breeze escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ed Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
on 3rd down, here's Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know, you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, But I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
That's all.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
That's all they know.
They'll try and run it in with Burton, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mike Burton taking it in. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz to try to add the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
The score, Saints 17, Bills 10. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Boy.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Test the over.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
I fucked off.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now
come on, boy.
Shot that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
4 yards.
25 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Allen.
You thought I will
die. Right, and that's complete.
Allen's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
Good move, boy.
Caught by Diggs.
Good fucking move.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Allen to throw once more. Over the middle here to Brown. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
Oh, come on, boy.
About the 5.
What the fuck going on?
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, man.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans though holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
They're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Saints 17.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because Now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Check that team.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Good game, man.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So get off of this jump check.
Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on his head. Make him throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Let me explain what I did.
What it do, my guy?
Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my paw and look at my dogs from.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Rodgers now to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Brady to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
Oh, come on, man.
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
He was covered by Jair.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady.
The shit.
Throw
Good fucking read.
Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard, and he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
3 yards.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. We're scoreless after 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Rodgers.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
Certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. That's complete.
Come on, man. I thought you could have blocked, bro.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And 10.
Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Dean Lowry, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Irvin to return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
6-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Their 49-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
On 20-yard line.
Hey,
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On the counter, here's Jones.
Come on, boy.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
It's complete to Brown, right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Brady airing this one out for Evans. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 60 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive.
Yeah, I didn't hear you, my guy. I say
what do you
appreciate
think
it.
goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
The left side throw complete to Adams.
Hey, do you be shrinking and shit like
go
that?
ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender,
woo, good way, boy. Good fucking way.
And got there and popped it free.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Take your 3, my guy.
And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No. It's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he...
I think so, my God.
Going down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. 48-yard from the shotgun again to Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Ah! Good fucking D.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that
one
in.
Man.
Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And now
you better throw that bitch away, man. You better throw that bitch away. Good fucking way, man. Good D.
Start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well. And nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, if they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime, they're fortunate to retain possession.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
On the run for Green Bay.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they
good fucking play.
Try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say,
they with the shit.
About to make a big play.
No gain on the the screen there. It's second down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30, 10, and it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD.
Touchdown.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Rodgers now on first down.
Good shit, boy.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Jason Pierre-Paul picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers.
Good shit. He got it. Good shit.
It's all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Complete to
A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 42 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Adams.
Oh,
and
shit.
Down inside the 15 he goes. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Packers.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Oh! Good shit, boy!
To Adams. That's complete. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20, 10, and he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Buccaneers.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now 21-0. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 6 there on first. And 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
for Marquez.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Packers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Good shit, D.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Packers go for it. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Fournette, a first down carry.
Good way to start.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Damn, good shit.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find
Hey,
to get upfield.
when you get back on that jump, I gotta get ready to go to work, man. I ain't gonna sleep.
Now Brady.
And
he takes a shot on the release, says this will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Rashawn Gary. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Rodgers again now. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Alert! 51.
Brady going to look to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back.
Oh, good pick.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13.
This for
and
the
a
pick,
big
man.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel down for.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
I'm gonna go sleep in that chat.
See you back.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.